Alright guys, how you guys doing? Now, this Mandela effect is getting really bizarre, isn't it? So, I'm just like to talk about experiences what I've had, of course. So, are we living in a matrixy style thing, artificial intelligence and all that stuff? Or are we living in an alternative reality that's already going to be shifting a lot higher, and a lot more people are going to be taken aware of it. I mean, of course, it's going to be one hell of a ride the next couple of years. Of course, I mean, I'm just wondering if you guys seen anything at ground level yet. What I mean is, when you're walking around doing your normal routine, as it were, and then you see some corner in your eye, and then you look again, and it's disappeared. It changes, in the corner of your eye type thing. I have experienced that sort of thing myself, and it was really strange. I had goosebumps, and on my arms, and like a goosebumps feeling, like electrical static shock. Pleasant one, but not hurting in any way. But when I felt that, I thought, whoa, what was that all about? And so I'm just wondering if anyone else has been feeling like that, seeing stuff at ground level and you just can't figure out what you've seen. You know what I mean? So I can't seem to capture on camera for some reason. That is, you can only experience it, can't you? It feels like a little bit disorienting when you first see it, actual live physical Mandela effect change. Why do we call it the Mandela effect when we know it's something else completely? Is it because Mandela effect has been around a long time now and that we're getting used to the terminology? It's more of a butterfly effect. Where somebody steps into the past and creates a pond like a ripple. You know, that sort of stuff. But like I say, I am no expert in temporal mechanics because I don't think there's any literature about it yet. Well, like I says, I'm just a person who's had an experience last year, and I'm still trying to figure it all out. And last year in January, when I had my first experience, but I look back on my Facebook page, I believe I had an experience a year before that in 2017 when I saw C3PO on the Silver Lake. And I believe my exact words were, I must have seen this movie millions of times and I never noticed. Could I have had a Mandela effect experience back then? Who knows? I may have done, but I'm not too sure. But I shrugged it off, thinking it was nothing. But then again, I had another experience in January 2018 in which I had no choice not to ignore, if you know what I mean, because it was too big for me to go unnoticed. You know what I mean? So, like I say, is anyone else experiencing ground level stuff? That means when you're walking on foot and you see something change on the corner of your eye type thing, or you see name changes to your locations, stuff like that. I mean, the other day I found out a new place that I never knew existed before, but I live here. It's been changed completely to something different now to what I remember and that sort of stuff. But, like I says, I have no clue of knowing what's causing this or what. Or maybe the fabric of reality is breaking down and we're merging all into one, so to speak. Stuff like that, because we each create our own physical reality, and your reality is what you make of it, so to speak. So, like I says, I am in no clue of what's going on, to be honest, with this Mandela effect. I don't know why we're calling it a Mandela effect. But like it says, logos and brand names are one thing. You know, that can be, I don't know. But when you experience firsthand, like, I don't know, dare I say it, reality shift, as it were. I mean, I've experienced a few of them. I was just minding my own business and it happened. You know, I was walking along and all of a sudden a fence appeared where I crossed a traffic island, for example, every day for the last few years to get to the point where I want to be, and all of a sudden there's an extra fence there which I can't get past. I have to walk further down the road just to get across the road. So stuff like that was really throws me off, you know what I mean? And when you see a traffic island and there's no physical way of getting across because there's a fence being there, you know, that sort of stuff. You know, and new forest areas as well. You know, about a mile away there's a new forest area which I haven't been to yet, which is strange because I know this area very well. I lived here for about 42 years and I know it very well, if you know what I mean. Of course we do. We live in our local areas really well, don't we? And I'm just wondering is if anyone else has experienced that, you know, where you just walk along and all of a sudden it changes around you and there's a new item just popped up out of nowhere. That sort of stuff. You know, I mean, you can't call me crazy, but you know, but that sort of stuff I've been experiencing the last couple of months. Actual physical phenomenon that's changing around me. But I'm not too sure about anyone else. But like I says, it's gonna be fun to find out why and how it's happening. You know what I mean? But like I says, it watching digital media and stuff like that is one thing, but actually feeling the disorientation and goosebumps and electrical static feeling all over your body, tingly sensation all over your body, is another thing entirely. I mean, that normally happens when I see something on TV or feel something nearby, and it's like a tingly sensation. I think, oh, why is it doing that? You know, but like I say, it only happens now and again, that sort of thing. And I have no idea what's causing it. I mean, it could be just me, but who knows? Who knows? Well, like I says, if anyone else has experienced actual ground level stuff, please let me know. I mean, I won't ridicule or nothing like that because I've experienced something weird myself, you know. And I'm just wondering if any of you guys have just walked along the street there and all of a sudden got something is in the way you've never noticed it before, you go pop like that, you know, you bump into it, you know, it's just like where the hell is that go from, you know, that sort of stuff. But I'm just wondering if any of you guys has felt that or came across stuff like that where, you know, where things just seem out of place, as it were, you know. So catch you guys on the next one. I know this is a little bit different from my usual routine, as it were, but I just thought there might be some different, you know, to look at. Well, catch you guys later on the next one.